Come in. Come on a little closer. Come on in. Don't be scared. What's your name?
My name is Tavarius.
Tavarius, how old are you?
I'm 29.
And what do you do?
I'm on tour for PBS Children's Story.
Oh, like you write children's books or?
I have an animation company that I started when I was 21 years old.
Nice.
And then it's basically about my childhood and teaching young black boys that black dads do care.
Wow, I love that. Oh, okay. So we could get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there and see why they ended up popping.
Let's pop.
All right, if we can start with your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Yes. Hi, I'm Ishi. I'm 28.
Nice to meet you.
Firstly, I want to say that you're a very well-rounded young man. Like everything that you have going on, A1. It was the attraction for me, and then also the height. I'm pretty tall, so I want somebody that I can look up to.
Cool.
Hi, I'm Tara. I'm 24 years old, and just initial attraction. You're very handsome and
Thank you.
really well groomed.
Thank you.
I think it was just initial attraction for me.
Renee, I'm 25. I popped my balloon because of basically the height. I think you're very handsome, and I love that you're giving back to your community
Thank you.
with working with the kids. But yeah, it was just the height.
My name is Tiffany, and I'm 26. And I initially popped it because of the outfit. But now that I get close to you and I heard what you say, I want my balloon back.
Thank you.
Because I can always change your fit, baby. I love fashion. We can go shopping.
Thank you.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the Modern Muse channel. I hope everyone is enjoying their 2025 so far and is sticking to their goals that they've set. So we are basically more than halfway through January, and before you know it, God's willing of course, we will be ending the year soon and looking to bring in 2026. So just wanted to nudge whoever may need it and give them that little motivation to keep on going, whatever it is that they're trying to pursue, assuming that it's something positive, of course, to keep on going and to stay on track. Now, if you are new to the channel, you can call me Cleo. I think a lot, and sometimes, just sometimes, I like to share my thoughts out loud. Now, my thoughts are just that, a thought. It's just a perspective. It's just an analyzation, okay? It's not fact. It's not Bible. Sometimes I may bring up a few facts to back up my claim, but it's still an opinion. So if you disagree, that is completely fine. You can respectfully do so in the comments. You don't have to be mean. You don't have to be rude. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion. And may I add, if I do have an opinion, it is not pulled from thin air. If I have an opinion about something, it's probably after I've observed certain patterns, certain lifestyles after a certain amount of time, after I see that a lot of people have the same experience in different parts of the world, things like that. So that's just something to consider, just some food for thought. So I guess we can get into today's video. And on today's topic, it's something that probably, like I say on every video, I hope it just reaches the right audience. I rarely say on my videos to subscribe and share because I just want to attract the right people. I say this every video. And I understand that some people may miss the point of what I'm saying and just automatically get emotional. And my videos aren't for emotional people. They are for people that can say, even if you disagree, you can say, okay, I understand why they may think that. But that may not be the case. And that's completely fine. But I want people that understand where the thought is, like where the thought process comes from. And who are able to basically go deeper in thought and not just get emotional about things, get defensive right away, but who are really interested in changing and interested in moving forward with whatever information that they're presented. So today I wanted to talk about, are we as Black women holding back our community? And I know that's a really bold statement or bold question, but it's something to really think about. And before you guys start, talking about, everyone's always depending on black women. We are tired. We always have to be strong. Just hear me out. I am a black woman. Okay. I'm a black woman in America. I have a Caribbean background, but I am a black woman in America. So I am one of you. So relax. Just relax. Hear me out. And if you disagree, no problem. But you can at least try to understand why I have the thoughts I have. So let's get into today's video. I hope you guys like it. You don't have to share it, but I hope you guys subscribe. Let's get into it. Now, guys, I understand how, the statement I just made about women holding our community back may have come off a little harsh, but just allow me to explain. Though we have men nowadays who downplay needing a woman in their life, historically, women have been the muses and the inspiration for some of the greatest works of art, architecture, music, political decisions, etc. They have inspired, and women have pushed their men to manifest some of the greatest work in history. Women have inspired wars. Not that that's a good thing, but I'm just showing you the power that women have always had historically when it comes to men. They have always required stability. Women have always required stability. They have always required leadership, protection in exchange for childbearing, nurturing, and support of their men. And it's safe to say this is what have pushed men to provide just that for their families, because everyone knows that the nuclear family is the backbone to civilization. Most men want to carry on their legacy, okay? But what happens when you don't have women with standards, women with requirements, and women who place more value on the shoes and waves in a man's head as opposed to the intelligence inside of his head, his bravery, his masculinity? Women who don't require financial stability and assets before giving birth multiple times, and women who entertain mediocre conversation as a quick dopamine hit rather than a man with a solid plan and barely any time to waste. See, guys, by no means am I blaming black women for us being behind. I understand that there are many factors. Okay, listen. I understand that there is slavery. I understand that the government has a part to play in it. I understand about all of that. Jim Crow, mass incarceration, all of that I understand. What I am saying is that years later, we are still perpetuating the stagnation of our community. Now, maybe I would give the sisters leeway, in the earlier 1900s, because we had just break free from slavery. So it wasn't really much of an option to choose from when it came to reproducing and all of that. We are years removed from that. Years. And we as women are still choosing the bottom of the bunch. And when I say the bottom of the bunch, I am talking about just going off of looks, just going off of pleasure. You're not thinking about, is this man a leader? Is he patriarchal at all? Is he a father? Is he innovative? Is he thinking about advancing the family as a unit in terms of making sure the kids have their college fund, making sure the house is built, I don't know, fireproof, hurricane proof? I don't know. I'm just thinking off the top of my head. Do you have the type of man that is planning everything, considering everything, making sure his seed has the best quality of life so that they can give their seed the best quality of life and everything can go on? Or are we just reproducing with men that are just worrying about their own pleasure? That's what I would like everyone to think about. And then I hear so many people talk about, oh, well, white people this and white people that too. White people have absent fathers too, and white women choose wrong too. Guys, white people are the majority in this country. If you have, okay, let me put it like this. If you have a room and you have 10 white people on one team and you have 5 black people on the other team, it's not fair. No, but it represents the ratio of white people to black people in this country. It may not be exact, but I'm just pulling numbers out of my head. I know that we are way less than them. So let's just say 10 white people, 5 black people. Fine. And the challenge is they are against each other trying to survive whatever conditions are in the room. I'm not going to get into that. You can use your imagination. Let's say out of the 10 white people, there are 3 or 4 bad apples. They can't read. They don't care about surviving. They're ignorant. They're loud. They just want to attack the other 7 or 6 other white people. It's 3 of them or 4 of them against 6 or 7, as opposed to the 5 black people. And out of those 5 black people, there are 3 or 4 of them that are bad apples. Do you see where I'm going with this? We can't afford as a community to have as much bad apples as we do. White people, first of all, your standard should be excellence. It shouldn't be any race. Your standard should be producing the best seed and being the best person you can be. That's the standard. It's nobody else. Now, obviously, Caucasians have been doing an okay job. And we won't get into that. Obviously, they're at an advantage. We won't get into that. But the standard has already been set. It hasn't been set by them. They are following a standard that has already been set before them. They just have the sense to follow it. Do we have the sense to follow that same formula is what I'm saying. If you have 5 black men and 3 out of 4 of them are bad apples, they're attacking each other, killing each other, can't read, don't have any non-committal. Come on. Where are we going to get with that? You can't even compare. You're behind by a landslide. They're going to mop the floor with you. And this is what I'm saying. We as women, we have a part to play, because if you as a woman, you don't have any standards, you don't have any requirements, you just go off of looks, clothing, and just feeling good. That's our problem as a community. We like to feel good. We don't think about our future. We don't think about our kids' future. We don't sacrifice to make sure that our community is doing well, our family is surviving. If we all get together and say, we as women are not going to sleep with men who do this, we're not going to procreate with men who do this, what do you think will happen as a community? What do you think? Don't you think the reason why our men are so relaxed and so behind is because they have the benefits anyway? They can basically reproduce anyway. They have access to our bodies anyway. Literally, like think about it. Think about what I'm trying to say. And again, like I'm going to say, I'm not saying that black women are the cause. I am saying that we do play a part in the cycle, because there is no way. A lot of these men, when I go on social media and I see these things, not even social media, in real life, a lot of these men have no business reproducing. Sorry for me being so bold, but it's the truth. They're literally the bottom of the barrel. They can't have a conversation about anything going on in the world. Anything. All they know is what's going on in the shade room or their favorite rapper. Ask them to talk to you about what's going on right now in Palestine. Ask them to talk to you about anything relating to world trade, anything relating to agriculture, anything related to the fires in California, where they feel like the government did wrong. Ask them to talk to you about anything political, because you can say all you want, oh, I'm not a political person. Baby, politics is going on regardless. Ask them to talk to you about something. Ask them to talk to you about something in history, the Roman Empire, Greek mythology, something. Ask them to talk to you about that. And they can't, because we let mediocre into our lives. That's what we do. We don't allow men to have any type of substance, any type of intelligence to enter our bodies and for us to give them continuous life. We don't do that. Our standards are too low as Black women. It is very low, and we need to do better. I'm going to stop the video here, guys. I have so much more to say, but I'm going to stop it here and just do this as a part 1, just to see how it's received with everyone and to see how it does. And if it is well received, well liked, I will definitely come up with a part 2, because I have so much more to say, but I really wanted to try to do more short videos this time. So I hope you guys really think about what it is that I'm saying and approach it with an open mind and really think deep about it. And like I said, this channel is only for a selective few. I'm not looking to go viral or anything like that. I am looking for us as a people to progress, to elevate. That's my goal. So whatever download I get, I just say it. Like I said, I read a lot, I think a lot, I study patterns, So if you're into stuff like that, definitely subscribe, like the video, leave a comment, and let me know what you think about it respectfully. And I will see you guys on the next video. Thank you so much for tuning into the Modern Muse. You guys have a lovely rest of your January.